This encounter was uploaded by Matt, a well-known Australian YouTuber and the creator behind the channel Field Days. His content usually revolves around extreme survival, nights without food, fire, or water, pushing himself to the edge using only what the land provides. But on October 3rd, 2021, this was not meant to be one of those challenges. This time, Matt was only looking for a quiet night of shelter, a simple camp, a place to rest, what he believed was nothing more than an ordinary cave. After more than 3.5 hours of hiking beneath the relentless sun, exhaustion begins to set in. The cave he's searching for is nowhere in sight. Doubt creeps into his mind. The possibility that he's taken the wrong path becomes harder to ignore, but turning back feels worse than pushing forward, so he continues. Eventually, something catches his eye, what appears to be an entrance.
But this is it. This is the entrance to the bedroom for the night, and it is not what I expected at all. Quickly have a look at this. Hello?
Barely visible, a small opening concealed beneath rocks and broken branches marks the spot. This hidden hole will serve as Matt's shelter for the night, and unknowingly, the place where fear will begin to take hold. He climbs down a ladder and drops into a massive dark cavern stretching endlessly into the earth. The cave swallows sound, swallows light. Before long, Matt finds himself crawling into a narrow passage that cuts deeper into the darkness.
It's pretty hard to breathe. It's very humid. The air's like really thick, humid in here. But that hole ain't going. I'm not going down there. If I get stuck, ain't no one pulling me out. So we'll get out of here. We'll keep exploring around. There's a few more holes that I would like to crawl down. Oh, see if we can get, it's not a good start.
A sudden thought stops him cold. If he goes any farther, he might not be able to get back out. The space tightens. The air grows heavy, thick, stale, pressing against his chest with every breath. His instincts warn him to turn around, but curiosity drags him forward. Something about the cave feels wrong, and only minutes later, that feeling is justified.
That is beautiful. Baked beans in a haunted cave. Oh my fucking God. That was the sound.
Strange sounds begin echoing through the hollow tunnels. Metallic, hollow, unnatural. Matt freezes. Goosebumps crawl across his skin as he tries to steady himself, forcing logic into the moment. He tells himself it's nothing, just the chains on the ladder shifting. Once could be coincidence, but then it happens again and again.
You can't move that chain with wind. It's way too heavy. There is no wind coming in here. There's no wind even for Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. Look. You must have heard that just then. Look at my arms, dude. Oh, this is fucked. Holy shit.
The noise returns, chains rattling, louder this time, followed by the unmistakable sound of rocks tumbling down near the cave entrance. In that moment, the realization sets in. He might not be alone, not in this cave, not miles away from civilization. The thought sinks into his chest like a weight. Convinced something isn't right, Matt decides he has to know what's causing it. The sounds are too deliberate, too unsettling to ignore. There's no chance of sleep until he understands what's happening.
That's not normal, dude. Well, I'm freaking out. The only thing it can be, like, this is a public cave. People can come in this cave. The thing that's strange, it's like 11 o'clock at night. Why would anyone come in here? And the chain moved but didn't, like, if you're gonna walk down the chain, it will swing the whole entire way. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna swing, but this isn't swinging. This is just moving, rapidly moving, and stops. It's the third time it's happened now.
Still unsure if anyone is truly down there with him, Matt retreats back toward his camp, at least temporarily. But the next time we see him, his demeanor has changed completely. The calm is gone. His fear is visible.
Well, I've got my backpack back on, and I'm booting on out of here. I just heard a sound, It's not normal. It's definitely not a normal sound, and I'm scared shitless. I'm not gonna lie. That sound, it was not normal. It's probably about 2.5 hours after I checked in with you guys, so it would be around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and that sound was not normal. I'm getting out of here. Yeah. The bats, can listen to this, just listen for 2 seconds.
Out of breath, struggling to form a clear sentence, Matt tells the camera he's leaving the cave. Nearly 2 hours have passed since his last update, and during that time, whatever was happening only grew worse.
So this is the ladder that was making the sounds. Now you're trying to tell me that this big ladder, something has to move this. And it has to move it because a rock fell and rolled all the way down here somewhere. So something was moving this chain 3 times in a row. I got no idea what it could have been. It can't be the bats. These bats are active. They're everywhere, but they're too small. Okay, I'm gonna make a decision to stay in here for the whole entire night. If I quit now, I'm gonna be pissed off at myself. I will be really angry. So I'm gonna stay here. I'm just freaking out a little bit because of just because my mate, what he said, and then the sounds and the chain wiggling doesn't make any sense to me at all, but at the same time, it's like, it's not real.
Yet, in the final moments, something shifts. Matt gathers enough courage to remain inside the cave for the rest of the night. He settles beside the heavy chain ladder, knowing it's his only way out if something returns. And somehow, nothing does. The cave falls silent once more. And despite everything, Matt eventually drifts into sleep, never truly knowing what moved those chains, or what sent the rocks crashing down from the darkness above. Meet Bear, the man behind the YouTube channel Exploring with Bear. Through his videos, Bear ventures into the unknown, camping in remote, unsettling locations where most people wouldn't dare to go. From allegedly haunted forests to mysterious wilderness trails, he documents his experiences while searching for legends like Bigfoot and other cryptids. On a cold winter night, February 26, 2025, Bear set out to camp deep in a remote forest, determined to find evidence of cryptids. But as night fell, the trip took a disturbing turn. Strange, unnatural sounds echoed through the woods. Low growls, snapping branches, faint whispers carried on the wind. Each noise sent a chill down his spine, forcing him to wonder if he was truly alone or being watched from the shadows.
For today's adventure, I brought you to Shadow Figure Forest, where we're going to continue our search for Bigfoot, my boy. And look, right behind me, this wasn't cut down. Look at that, snap.
From the very beginning, Bear noticed unsettling signs that something or someone had been there. Trees were broken and twisted as if bent by immense force. The forest looked disturbed, like something unseen had moved through it. Still, Bear pressed forward, determined to uncover what was behind the strange signs.
Oh, there it is. All right, right back there, first nest.
Soon, footsteps echoed in the distance, mixing with unfamiliar sounds and brief glimpses of movement in the dark. With every passing minute, the forest grew darker and the night felt heavier. The noises increased, the movements multiplied, until even the shadows seemed alive. Then through the darkness, Bear spotted movement near a distant teepee. The shape was clear enough to make his stomach drop. In that moment, one terrifying truth hit him. He was not alone.
I thought I just seen movement over there again, like behind that teepee. I just got the freaking chills, man. Oh, my whole body's chilling. Right in there, I swore I seen something move back in there and over there.
Something was definitely out there, but what and why? As the hours dragged on, long stretches of silence were broken by sudden bursts of sound coming from all directions. The forest felt alive, closing in on him. Bear couldn't shake the overwhelming feeling of eyes watching from the darkness. Desperate for answers, he made a decision he would soon regret, testing the darkness to confirm what his instincts already told him. And when he did, the truth became impossible to deny.
It answered. It wasn't my whistle, it was a different one. I know you guys heard that.
His solo expedition had taken a dark and unexpected turn, pulling him deeper into the woods than he ever planned. Every minute tightened the knot in his gut, warning him that something was wrong with this place. Still, driven by determination and the belief that Bigfoot might be stalking him, Bear pushed on. Eventually, he found a spot to set up camp, but almost immediately, a deep sense of unease settled in.
This is freaking scary.
Something about the clearing felt wrong, like the forest itself was holding its breath. And then, while setting up his gear, the night revealed something truly disturbing.
Get my lighter out of my pocket. Camera was down on that. I seen something move right back there. Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
As Bear reached for his light, a chilling realization hit him. He wasn't alone. Even when he isn't actively searching for cryptids, they always seem to find him.
Chill here and see what we can't hear and see. Oh, I just seen red eyes. I swear I seen just red eyes.
Realizing the signs were too strong to ignore, Bear pulled out his homemade tree knocker. Every sound, every shadow, every movement pointed to one terrifying conclusion. Something was out there. Something was circling him, watching. With each strike of the knocker against the trees, the forest fell silent, as if waiting. And then something moved. At that point, Bear knew things had gone too far. He decided it was time to leave the forest while he still could. But as he made his way out, something shifted behind him.
What the heck was that?
Branches snapped. Footsteps moved through the trees. Terrified, Bear grabbed his camera and ran, desperate to escape whatever was stalking him in the darkness. And that leaves one final question. What was really out there that night? Was it Bigfoot silently moving through the forest, or something else entirely? Drop your theories in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps keep these disturbing stories coming. On April 25th, 2025, the YouTube channel Cat and Andy, run by family travel creators Cat and Andy, uploaded a video that would strip away the illusion of freedom they had built their lives around. Their channel is usually filled with quiet campground evenings, meals cooked over open flames, and the calm routines of raising their 2 children on the road. But this night would turn that comfort into something fragile, something easily broken. The vlog begins like countless others. A quiet park in Ohio. The RV settled. The kids relaxed. But just beyond the calm, a massive storm system was already tightening its grip. The National Weather Service had issued tornado watches across the Midwest. Warnings followed fast. Violent storms, large hail, dangerous flash flooding. What should have been another peaceful night instead became a countdown. The wind rose suddenly, without warning. Their airstream began to sway, the metal shell groaning as pressure built around it.
Rain is just starting to drop. We are getting hit in about 45 minutes where our location is in Ohio right now. We really didn't know if this storm was going to be like super significant to our area. It has been confirmed it is. And so we are not wasting any time. We're just getting everything prepared. Gonna start getting ready to go in about 30 minutes. And we're not happy about it. With how big it is projected to be, we do not want to be just sitting ducks in our camper right now. Throwing the dogs outside to go pee one more time, getting everyone dressed and ready to go. So we are prepared.
Okay, Connor. Oh, storm's here. Let's go, good girl, good girl, good girl.
All right, this storm hit hard and fast out of nowhere. Okay, there's lightning. All right, come on.
See the silver one.
That's it. Oh, is that thunder? Holy crap. All right, guys, go. Woo. Oh my gosh, that came out of nowhere.
It's starting to get pretty dark outside. Your car's locked. All right, let's go somewhere other than an RV.
Oh my gosh. It's not even technically here yet either.
Oh no.
As they drove, the storm transformed from threatening to violent. Lightning tore across the sky again and again, briefly revealing barns, trees, and power lines, bending unnaturally under the force of the wind. Thunder rolled without pause, so deep and constant it felt like the earth itself was cracking open beneath them. When they finally reached a hotel, relief never came. Inside the room, they built a makeshift shelter in the bathroom, mattresses dragged in, helmets placed within reach, flashlights laid out, just in case. Then the confirmation arrived. News stations reported multiple tornadoes touching down just miles from where they had been parked less than an hour earlier. They had escaped by minutes. The tornadoes passed them by that night, but the fear didn't leave when the skies did.
So both dogs are under the table. Probably not a great sign.
Dogs, is there bad weather
It's like
coming?
preparing for an earthquake.
Is there bad weather coming, puppies?
We need to watch this right here. South of Dayton, north of Middletown. You got a little area of rotation developing right there. Near Centerville and Kettering. You have a couple areas of rotation attempting to develop here, right over Centerville. Areas of rotation attempting to develop here, right over Centerville.
Right where we Holy crap, man. Should we go to the bathroom?
Huh?
Should we go to the bathroom? Babe, that wind is picking up like
Yeah.
minute.
Go.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the ground.
There's been a lot of rain around that rotation. It's also near the Walmart Supercenter right now, actually, in White's Corner. So there's actually the Walmart Supercenter, the Kohl's, and as well as the Lowe's at Home Improvement Store are right next to where this possible tornado are.
They basically just spawned right outside of our window. Right as the guys on this show said that there was strong rotational activity developing right over Centerville, Ohio.
So look where it is right now. So it's just passing us right now.
Yeah.
In the days that followed, the rain never stopped. The ground became saturated. Rivers swelled past their limits. When Kat and Andy returned to check on their RV, the scene looked unreal. Floodwaters had swallowed the park roads, pooling beneath vehicles and creeping silently through the site. Their trailer stood at the edge of it all, untouched, but surrounded on three sides by dark, rising water. Upstream, the dam was nearing capacity. Emergency alerts warned residents to prepare for evacuation, and yet they couldn't leave. Roads were closed, escape routes cut off. While they waited, exhausted and on edge, the entire family fell ill. Flu-like symptoms, coughing, weakness.
All right, so we are back in the camper. It is a couple days after the incident, the tornado that touched down next to us, terrifying. Unfortunately, for the next few days, we were under a severe flood warning. So just driving around the other day, we discovered that our RV park where we're at, it's literally just surrounded by the rivers. And as we were driving by the rivers, they were literally like hugging the road. they were already so high. And we're next to a dam as well, like right underneath the dam. So we're supposed to get about 8 to 10 inches of rain over the next few days. We're just jumping right into the next severe weather hazard for our area. Oh, on top of that, we're all sick. Oh my gosh, the kids have been throwing up, fever, runny stuffed nose, the whole bit. So bad. I'm starting to get a little bit of like a throat thing. So whatever it is, it's not good. It's really not good. So Andrew is off work early. I got an alert on my phone for a river flood warning for one of the major rivers next to us. It's already at capacity of like the level of when it would start flooding, and the weekend full of rainstorms hasn't even started yet. So it's not looking too good. The roads are starting to get flooded out a little bit.
Bodies drained while stress pressed down harder with every hour. They had survived the storm, but what lingered afterward was something else entirely. A reminder that life on the road isn't just sunsets and freedom. Sometimes it's watching the water rise, knowing help is far away, and realizing just how thin the line is between adventure and disaster.